Come on. Do it.
What's going on today, guys? I'm Invader, and I'm back with another video, and I figure with Vanguard due to come out in about 2-3 days, I think now. It comes out Thursday night, that's all I know. And the fact that Cold War has been out for just a little bit over a year now, I figure I'd make a video about it, and I would be lying if I were to tell you guys Cold War resembles a functioning, full-price, AAA first-person shooter, because it definitely doesn't. Cold War is a steaming pile of dog shit, and there's so many things wrong with this game, but the main problem with this game is the fact that Treyarch is still adding shit in to this game that should have been in the game day one. And they just added, what's it called? Completionist calling cards. How fucking incompetent can they be to add something like this that should be a feature day one? Not something you add in a year after the fucking game comes out. How fucking incompetent can you be? And it's not just that. Dark matter is still fucking broken, and it hasn't even been addressed since, you know, fucking, what is it, like a month after launch? They're never going to fix it, and I mean, I guess you can fix it if you buy a bundle, but why should I have to fucking buy a bundle for something that I've earned? I mean, I don't even have dark matter. I'm just speaking for the people that do have dark matter, I guess. I didn't give a shit enough to grind for dark matter because I just looked at the challenges and I'm like, they're stupid. But for the people that do have dark matter, there's absolutely no fucking reason it shouldn't cover the gun. And I mean, it's not just this, it's the aim resist. Aim resist has been a problem since this game came out. It's never been addressed, it's never going to be addressed, just like dark matter. It's fucking pathetic. And not only that, this game's balancing, like perk balancing, is absolutely atrocious. There's no reason to not run perk greed, tactical mask, flak jacket, ghost, and ninja. There's no reason to run a different perk slot in perk 1 or perk 3. Perk 2, you could switch things up, and I guess you can use other perks there, but when it comes to pretty much the first perk slot and the third, there's no fucking reason. There's literally none. Everybody runs the same shit, pretty much, and the fact that Treyarch hasn't bothered to address this or maybe change things, I mean, honestly, it's not just that. There's so many things wrong with this game to this day that they've changed my outlook, I guess, on how Treyarch develops their games. I mean, I don't have a very positive opinion on Treyarch now. They are probably the most incompetent development team right now. I mean, they're more incompetent than Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer at least listens to the fucking community. And Infinity Ward, I mean, granted, they don't listen to the community and they're fucking inept. At least their games look good and they run well. I mean, they've at least got that going for them. Treyarch doesn't listen to the community, and their game runs like shit. It's the worst of both worlds when it comes to them. And at this point, guys, I'm pretty convinced that not just David Vonderhaar, but the entire Treyarch development team was out in the desert doing God knows what with a fucking cactus. I mean, they could have been doing some fucking weird-ass ritual with it. I mean, trying to increase the SBMM. I don't know what the fuck Treyarch was doing when it came to Black Ops Cold War. But they've clearly have no idea what the fuck they're doing. I mean, I don't even think they're at the studio 90% of the time. I think there's just one guy sitting there doing playlist updates. And Cold War could have been so much better. I'm not just sitting here to rag on the game because it's the popular thing to do. I was extremely excited for Black Ops Cold War to come out, and the whole reason I made my channel, I guess, was to speak up against SBMM and all the problems with this game in hopes that they would get changed. But at some point, I realized that nothing was going to fucking change, and they do not give a shit. Now, things could change in the future. I'm still, like, fairly optimistic about the whole, like, skill-based matchmaking thing. But when it comes to Treyarch Call of Duties, I'm convinced at this point that they're just not willing to go away from their vision because the studio is just filled with morons at this point. It's not the same Treyarch studio that made the Call of Duty games that we liked when we grew up playing. You know what I mean? Like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, fuck, even Black Ops 3 and 4 were much better than this pile of garbage, but it is what it is, I guess. And I mean, to be honest, I'm more disappointed than upset at Treyarch. I mean, even though I've been yelling at them and calling them incompetent morons this entire year almost, at least that's what it feels like, I'm more disappointed than I am angry, because they know what the community wants, they know what we like, and they simply refuse to give it to us. And what makes it worse is the fact that they don't communicate, and they didn't communicate with us all year. And they're still really not communicating with us. I mean, Tony Flame doesn't say shit on Twitter. Vonderhaar's out in the desert. Foxhound FPS is out here blocking everybody on his Twitter account. I mean, fuck, I wouldn't be surprised if I got blocked at this point. But I'm just disappointed with what Treyarch decided to do, especially considering the high praise that I had for them before Cold War came out and before the game's life cycle, I guess, went through or happened. You know what I mean? But looking ahead to Vanguard, there's no way in hell Vanguard can be worse than Black Ops Cold War, and I could be wrong about this. Vanguard could end up sucking shit through a straw just like Cold War did. It could end up sucking more, but the fact that Sledgehammer is deciding to communicate with us, they brought back something the community wanted, which was Ninja as a perk. I mean, I know a lot of people are upset, hey, it should have been in the game to begin with, but I'm just happy it's in the game at this point, you know what I mean? But I mean, there's gonna be some people that out there that just aren't happy, that are never going to be happy no matter what Call of Duty does. But anyways, guys, that's all the time I have for today's video. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. If you're new, consider hitting the subscribe button. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one.